Hi everyone, this is Dr. Seti. I'm the Chair of Career Pathways and Continuing Education, and I'm responsible for the Medical Assisting Program. I think I've met pretty much all of you. I want to give you an update on our Medical Assisting Program. I thought it would be easier to do a video rather than sending you a long email. The biggest update that I have is about accreditation. And accreditation is very important to each of you because we need to get our program accredited at the college in order for all of you to be eligible to sit for the CMA exam, the Certificate in Medical Assisting exam that is sponsored by the American Association of Medical Assistants. So this is a common process when you start a new medical assisting program that you bring students in before your program is accredited. And you do that because you can't get your program accredited until you have graduates. I know it sounds crazy, but we will graduate students and complete our accreditation program, and then you will be able to sit for your certification exam. So the accreditation process happens through the Commission on Accreditation of Allied Health Education Programs. It's called CAHEP, and Mrs. Gehrig is familiar with this process, and she is leading this process. It requires us to do a self-study and submit hundreds and hundreds of pages of documentation. Representatives from CAHEP will come out to our college and visit and review all of these documents and make sure that we have a quality medical assisting program. So we are working on that as we speak on this self-study. So be looking for more information about that coming soon. But in order to get accredited, we need to make some adjustments in our program. And we know that this is a process. And again, this is very common for new medical assisting programs, that you create a program and then you make adjustments based on standards set by CAHEP. So this is nothing to be worried about, but something that I want to make sure that you understand is happening. So right now we're making some big adjustments in our program that won't have a direct impact on you, might have an indirect impact on you, our current students. So the first thing we're doing is we are changing our admission requirements. Again, this won't impact anybody who has already been admitted to the program, but we're tightening up some of those admission requirements to make sure that we get students who can successfully complete the program. The second thing that we're doing that should take effect in the fall is that rather than just accepting accounting as the only math class, students can take either MAT 101, which is concepts of math, or accounting to fulfill their math requirement. So what we'll be doing is going through transcripts, and those of you who have not taken your math requirement, accounting, may be able to transfer those credits in from another college, from a community college. So we're going to be reviewing those transcripts for you. Another thing that we're doing that will take effect in the fall is that we are creating a new medical assisting course. It's called the Medical Assistant as a Professional. And again, new students coming in admitted this fall of 2018 are going to be required to take that class as part of their curriculum. We are also removing N120. We're doing a swap. The medical assistant as a professional is going to take the 2 credits that N120 is relieving. So if you haven't taken N120, you would be eligible to take this new medical assisting class, or you would have the option of taking N120. So in this transition period, you'll be able to kind of pick and choose. And the goal is that we don't want to hinder you or make it more difficult for you to complete the program. We actually are trying to make it easier for you to complete the program. The final thing, I know that there was a lot of conversation that we created a new biology course, Bio 104, called Introduction to the Human Body, and we were hoping to include that in our curriculum changes. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do that because it won't meet the CAHEP standards for accreditation. So we will be keeping Bio 101 and Bio 102. The good news about this is that we've hired, or in the process of hiring, a new adjunct faculty member who's going to be teaching Bio 101. this fall, and we are going to make that a medical assisting section. It's going to be in the evening at the same time that we had planned the Bio 104 course. So it's going to be on Monday and Wednesday evenings. So Mrs. Garrig will be giving you more information about that soon. Another update that we have, this doesn't have to do with accreditation per se, but it's going to help strengthen our program. We are hiring a new professor, a new part-time professor that will be teaching with Mrs. Garrig. So more news on that once those things get finalized. And then all of the classes again are going to be offered in the evenings. We are getting in the process of hiring a new dean of arts and sciences. That announcement should be made in the next couple of weeks. But again, all of those classes that we borrow from general education, from arts and sciences, we are will be working with that new dean to make sure that those classes are offered in the evening. I know that so many of you work, and it's important that this curriculum happens in the evening. So be prepared for some busy weeks coming up. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact either myself or Mrs. Garrig, and we'll clear up those questions as quickly as we can. Please let me know if you liked this video and if this is a good way for me to communicate with you. As we have more changes with accreditation, I know that I want to make sure that you all have the correct information, and everyone has that information. So if you like this video, please let us know, and I can do more in the future. Thanks so much. Enjoy your next couple of days off, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks for summer session. Thanks.